sure. Okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the Rainy Scrims, technically week 4, where while in the previous weeks we've had really interesting Filipino prospects for the upcoming 5-digit World Cup face each other up in teams. Now we have our 6 best players going up against the 6 other best players from Singapore. Gilas, Filipinas versus Singapore Slingers here. The best prospects that we were able to obtain from the Rainy Scrims all put into one team against the best prospects that our friends over at Singapore were able to put together, all facing each other at a 6.3 pool. I believe it's gonna be best of 11. It's Akimoto versus SFA, Aimless Freak, Grovile, Blood, and Rupee versus Wakumi, Athora, Kiraze, Defiant, Isimp, Hina, and Zenden 10,000. Welcome to the Rainy Scrims Week 4. I'm Gabber SS, joining you guys here in the commentators booth. And with me as well, I believe, are Benz and Cursed FX here. What's up, guys? I think Curse is definitely right now, so Benz, what are your thoughts on this?
Bro, what's good, bro? I think
Oh,
the Singaporeans, they're
Guys,
gonna pick all the
I
DPs. Just every
I
single
joined.
DP. Oh my god, it's Envy. Oh,
we
no.
got Envy, bro.
What
We
do
got
you
Envy.
mean? Yo, I was gonna say like Akimoto is the next Kukizi.
True? Yo,
Actually,
Yo,
I
this-
think they're doing roles now.
oh yeah. But yeah, you did mention like Singapore going for DT, which I mean, I think it is pretty fair. I do see a lot of their players as more comfortable on the DT and the tapping.
So,
Uh,
that includes Noah 2 and Node 5 for Singapore.
yeah, pretty much. I'm guessing they'll lean towards DT2, DT3 as well. And I'm guessing for bans, they're gonna go for first ban, and I can kind of expect what they're gonna get rid of. If they did the research, there's some players that, there's one player that you should be scared of when going up against on low AR, which is Aimless Freak. If you saw what he did on Machine Love HD2 in the previous week of Rainy Scrims. So Nomad 6 HD2 are expected to be banned, but no, they get rid of Nomad 2 instead. I
I
do
did
think
not see
some of their players are really, really tapping oriented, so that's kind of interesting. Kind of weird, but maybe they're not too comfortable on this one specific. I'm not too familiar with that Nomad too, but maybe there's something weird about it. Maybe they're not feeling too good on the tapping. In that case, if they're not looking forward towards the tapping, they could lean towards HR or aim, because that's also, I think all of their players are primarily like mechanically inclined. They could probably just lean towards the basic mechanics slots in the pool, like Nomad 1, Nomad 5, HD1, HR1, or the rest of the DTs, I guess, if they're not feeling too good on tapping. So who knows? I mean, you got a lot of options. It's a pretty big pool for, I believe, best of 11. So yeah.
Isn't this pull from 5WC 2023?
Well,
Most of the maps.
Nah.
No, most of the maps like
most of the maps. I mean,
Node 2 until like Node 4, HD1, HR2, DT2, DT3.
actually, yeah. Who did handle the pooling for this week?
the correct.
I think it was mostly Benz and left at
Ah,
like 3
okay.
in the morning.
Yeah. Wow, this is the first time I've seen the RPG diff or dev map set by
Yeah,
Hal Bix.
I think Benz wanted to I think it was Left. Left wanted to pull that like a while back. He found it for like something. I think he wanted to pull it for 6.2. That was the second week of Rainy Scrims, I believe. But I think we found something else for that, and then we just like had it left open. He just put it in for this one, 6.3. Which I mean, it's fair. It is like pretty long and pretty techish tiebreaker. Probably too hard for 6.2. So yeah. Rest of the bands, DT1, Akimoto, just getting rid of that. It's probably just looking to get rid of some of the stronger aim picks that Singapore Slingers has. I'm expecting maybe HR1 or HR2 as another ban, maybe even Nomad 1, I don't know. And meanwhile, Singapore, they go for their last ban in Nomad 6, which is fair, getting rid of the reading, leaving HD2 open though. And final ban from Philippines, it is gonna be HR1 in Alolite. And that's all the bans. Now we're gonna be moving towards the first pick from the Philippines. Now, are they gonna just throw Aimless Freak at them, pick HD2 off the bat, or maybe lean towards the text? I think Nomad 4 Nomad 3 is pretty good for them. They could go for the free mods as well, considering they have a really reliable filters on the HD and HR. So, I mean, they have the options to start things off. I'm not too sure what they want to go for off the bat, but I mean, at the very least, they can pick whatever. So. Oh, it's just HD2.
Oh, I
Hidden
see
2? Philippines is finally a gimmick country.
Yo, these
Oh,
guys
wait,
boring, bro.
After Zany left us, he gave birth to new sons and daughters.
What?
So true.
That's crazy. I mean, that's
Our-
pretty fair.
Our rep as a tapping country has been tarnished. I mean, not really tarnished.
Wait,
just-
we were a tapping country?
Yes, bro,
Hell no.
since
We
like
only
5 years ago.
Really?
Well, Nomad 2. Nomad 2. Like, not
Yeah,
really
Nomad
tapping,
2.
but more
Nomad
Yeah.
2
Nomad
is
2.
not
Stream
really
country.
like RDTs.
Yeah, I thought like you were talking about like tapping as in like Crimsonic Dimension DT.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone now. We don't
Not
even
bad.
have stream players.
True.
God
All
damn
we
it.
have is Gabbers.
I'm nowhere near here, bro. It's over. I'm away.
Mr. Seed 5 Winner Circle
Okay,
2025.
bro. Okay, bro. Huh. Well, I mean, pretty expected first pick from the Philippines. Yeah, I mean, HD2, you might as well just go for reading after Singapore banned out Nomad 6. And considering you have a really strong player in your arsenal, Akimoto Groval, I mean, they've been filling these sorts of reading maps in the past particularly well. But there's one player that's, I think, caught everyone's attention here. Aimless Freak has looked really damn dominant on the reading since, like, the first couple of maps that he's played in the rainy scrims as a whole. So I think that's the guy that you really want to look at here. For Singapore Slingers, I think Wakumi is one of their all-rounders here, and Kires is and then filling in. I mean, I'm not too sure if they have a potential to kind of contest this. I'm not sure what kind of map this is, but I mean, it is pretty short, so if anyone can get a really good combo, and I mean, if you practice this especially, it's just 3.5, as long as you don't mess up on the tapping. I think Singapore Slingers, they could potentially contest this. I don't think this is as one-sided as Nomad 6, which is why they probably wanted to leave this out open, so who knows. I think this is going to be a solid fight. Singapore Slingers, Gilas Filipinas. It's
Let's
Nomad
go.
6 as the first map, baby. I mean HD2.
HD2,
Oops.
HD2.
HD2.
What is it? Nomad 6 ban?
Yeah, it is. It is. They banned out the Jerry map, bro. God bless Jerry. It's over for him. Okay. Yeah, it's already a goddamn massacre. I think you can kind of see why Singapore Slingers got rid of that Nomad 6. It's already a damn brutal collapse from every single player. Nobody, like, above the accuracy margin of 80. You know, everyone from Gilas Filipinas above 90. Like, they already have 4 times their score. I think this is a free pick that Singapore might have left open. I'm really surprised they left this, considering how much they're struggling right now. I don't think they should have banned that Nomad too, but there is a lot of other picks left in the pool. So maybe they're just using this as an opportunity to warm up. Gilas Filipinas, they're just looking to just smoothly take this off the bat. It's Aimless Freak and Akimoto still on the FCs. Aimless Freak, the only one still holding the S rank FC, I believe. Meanwhile, for Singapore Slingers, it's only Kiraze at 81, while both of his teammates at the 60 mark, and even he falls. It's already a 500k lead for the Philippines here.
Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Like, it was a rough start at the beginning for Philippines, but it was an even rougher one for Singapore. And yeah, from the looks of it, this is gonna go to Philippines by quite a decent
Jesus
margin.
Christ.
Like a decent 1 million margin.
I mean, decent is one way of putting it. They have like 11 times that not really 11 times, but like they have a really, really big multiplier of their opponent's team score. It's a 1.5 million like deficit right here, and there's still two FCs from the other side. Akimoto and Aimless Freak double FCing. Okay, thank God one of them missed. Okay, it's
Really,
still.
just cursed both of them. Nice one.
I killed both of them. It's still a 1.8 mil lead, man. Like this was already done and dusted from the start.
Can I just say, Aimless Freak
Oh,
mugged a lot of FIWC scores.
god damn.
Same with
Wow.
Akimoto, by the way.
Amazing.
Aimless Freak, man. Showing why he's the reading specialist and Akimoto. Showing why he's one to look out for as an all-rounder. Unfortunately, Singapore Slingers, I mean, this map just wasn't in their favor. But best of 11, they have other options on the table. They're gonna go for No Mod 3 instead, not the DT tapping abuse that I was expecting. And did see in the chat they do have some of their core players disappearing, so maybe that's the reason why they went for such a very, very weird No Mod 2 ban. So maybe they're just looking to gamble on the more uncomfy picks. I did expect the Philippines to eventually go for No Mod 3, No Mod 4. But Singapore, they're gonna pick it first before them. And this is your alt consistency in Bradio Flyers, baby. It's Death Parade time.
Song is so good for no reason, bro.
It's peak, bro. It's so peak. Goddamn.
Sing it, Gabbers.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay, bro, we're killing
That's the
this
only
stream.
lyrics I know, bro. They're just hopped up. They just hopped up, bro.
What? Okay. I mean, for rosters, I mean, I feel like I was expecting Versus FA to come in here, but it seems like these three same players are feeling comfy to stay here. Singapore Slingers, I mean, I think Wakumi is like the solid core for the team. Kirase as well. Isipina is gonna be coming in to fill in for the team. First time playing in this scrim or in this match so far. It's their first map, so kind of interested to see what they have to offer. I do know them more of as a DT main, so kind of interesting. Let's see if they can hold up with, you know, the sheer consistency that this map has to offer. The flow is a bit scary. There's a little bit of snaps mixed in there. It's 3 minutes 23 seconds, so quite dense as well in the combo. If you miss once, your score is gonna get cut in a third. So combo game, very, very important. You gotta keep your nerves. You gotta keep your nerves steady. This is a really, really important map for Singapore to try and take in order to get something on the board. I do think their players can put up a solid fight here. This is gonna be Flyers No Mod 3.
Oh, that's a double break already for Singapore. Traded out by Groval, but his break was earlier, so
It looks like the cuts are kind of messing up the Singaporeans a little bit. Axe not feeling too good. It's only Kiraze who's holding a really solid accuracy on 97. Groval does continue to miss, which makes it, you know, a potential comeback for Singapore later on. But they need Akimoto and Aimless Freak to miss. That's one of them so far. They need to wait this out. Heen is continuing to struggle. Groval as well though. So it's still in contention. It pretty much just counts on the two FCs here. Who is going to hold longer as everyone else continues to miss.
yeah, and so far it's just Akimoto versus Kiraze, but Aimless Freak has found themselves quite a decent recovery here. So the lead is gonna slowly go in favor for Gilas Filipinas by quite a lot since Wakumin's Isipina. Oh, but Akimoto goes down. So it's now Aimless Freak and Groval to hold off Kiraze for as long as possible.
Oh, it's not gonna be enough though. Kiraze is looking very, very consistent. That extra combo does a lot of damage on a dense alt map like this, but he misses the end of the stream! That was his chance to bring it back. And now, the Philippines with the sheer consistency, Wakumi and Isipina just unable to hold. Wakumi, the highest combo in the lobby after Aimless Freak misses, but he's not gonna be enough as Akimoto and Groval looking to match him, and even then he will miss as well. There's barely any combos in the lobby. It's only Akimoto and Kiraze once again. And it's Akimoto with the lead, maintaining the 120k in their favor. Man,
Kimoto breaks, but traded out by Kiraze immediately. So yeah, so far it's just a stalemate, but not by a lot. That's an 80k difference. Kinda dicey.
oh, there's a potential for a comeback here. Seems like Wakumi's finally found his footing here, but these cuts, man, there's so many misses from practically everyone on the board.
Oh, and
Everyone
that's
has
a chain
completely
miss from
collapsed.
Akimoto.
Yeah, everyone
But,
has just died there,
yeah.
and 100k, that's gonna be sitting there from a very, very close map, potentially in contention here. Now it's gone from a real stalemate. That's not gonna be moving anytime soon unless we see a full collapse from anyone here. Couple of misses from Kiraze and Isapina, and it's only Akimoto to trade. There's not gonna be enough time to bring it back. Grovile and Aimless Freak, they're looking to put an end to things right here and get a first break point off the bat. Grovile will miss, Akimoto will miss as well, but it's only Wakumi from Singapore and he is just not enough. Aimless Freak will put an end to things right here. He's gonna seal the deal on this map and steal a quick break point from Singapore Slingers. It looked pretty close, but seems like Singapore just hasn't found their footing just yet. And that's gonna be a really, really good point to steal from the Philippines right here. Taking a Nomad 3, one of the maps that I believe was probably the most contestable. The technical maps in Nomad 3 and Nomad 4, those sorts of maps, Philippines were able to take it pretty close, but nonetheless, that still earns them a really, really nice lead going into the latter parts of this match. Now they just have to consolidate it with the pick of their own. I'm expecting another hidden to come out. Singapore, really, really surprised they didn't go for the DT just yet. But
Okay.
unfortunately, that's gonna that's gonna be to their downfall. As Philippines, they could push this to 3-0 as long as they make the right choice. What? Singapore Slingers got a point. Yo, Ben, what you doing, bro? Why are you muted on OBS? Get your ass over here, bro. You guys don't hear Ben, just unfortunately. SMH. Well, yeah. 2-0 right now. Yo, what's up, Ben?
So for some reason, it might have been Isapina leaving way too early, and kind of
Oh.
the line. So
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was like internet moment.
it's not.
Your internet's always bad, Ben. SMH.
True.
If only you had Singapore internet.
True?
True though.
God damn it. Bandwidth here is so bad. Philippines, I think they're just gonna continue the gimmick abuse. It's not the Hidden 3. It's the Fremont 2 anti-mod instead. I believe this is Flow anti-mod. So that's CS5 Air 8 streams here. Really, really precise. Really, really
Oh, this
tough.
map
You gotta
is-
hold on. Yeah, it's Desired Drive. I don't remember where this map came from initially actually. Also, there's no
the
music.
last-
Then.
The last diff was used for like Corsace or something like that.
Ah, okay.
Just a big profile tournament.
God damn.
Also, yeah, Benz, there's no audio.
Yo, Benz, where the song at?
What happened? Oh my god, I need to. Is there audio?
I mean, they
There,
can
now.
hear it. Okay, now we can hear it. Thank you. But yeah, I think Philippines are just gonna continue to bank off of their really, really solid gimmick roster here. And I mean, it's not the hiddens that I was expecting, but Fremont 2 still really, really uncomfy. They have a reading specialist in Aimless Freak. They're always reliable, probably going on either hidden or easy. There's Grovile who can always fill on practically anything, and Akimoto, which I'm expecting to go on Hard Rock potentially. Singapore Slingers, they're going for practically the same roster, putting Zenden in to fill. So Yeah, that kind of begs the question, do they have all of their players right now? Because this is looking to be a pretty dire situation for them. Wakumi is still on fires for some reason.
Wanted to play the map again. It's a good map.
True? Okay, this map, if you're not comfy on this sort of skill set or on whatever mod you're playing, you're practically screwed. It's either density flow on HD or insanely difficult flow precision on HR. And you know, your best bet's gonna be the Nomad. I mean, it's still AR 8, it's still gonna be dense. So, but at the very least, you'll find the least amount of difficulty there. But even then, Zenden alongside his modded teammates will find the miss. It's Akimoto on the hidden. It's Aimless Freak on the Nomad. Seems like he's not gonna be putting the easy on just yet. Looking to just steal another easy point away from the hands of Singapore here. There's nothing really Singapore can do unless those two combos break. Groville, interestingly enough, is on the HDHR, but struggling quite a bit. It seems like, you know, HR is really, really tough on this map, but at the very least, matching Wakumi, it's, you know, it's not looking good for Singapore right here. Zenden's on 48k. Kira said the best score from Singapore is only on 100k on the hidden, and even if Akimoto misses there, going into the second half, there's an FC from Philippines still standing, extending the lead further and further, and it's about to go past 500k curse. I don't really know what Singapore's supposed to do here. It's just looking more and more dire. Aimless Freak did miss, but I mean, there's
It's
just
not
no
gonna matter.
combos.
Like,
There's
no one is able to capitalize on Aimless Streak and Akimoto's absurd combo and score in general.
Jesus Christ. They're just running away with this. Kirazel putting up a solid performance. 200k on the HD. But Jesus Christ, Akimoto and Aimless Freak are literally... Both of their scores are enough to 1v3 right here. And that says a lot. Like, Jesus Christ, Akimoto on the HD. Aimless Freak is still popping off on the reading, man. And, you know, even then, Grovile, the lowest score from the Philippines, is still beating both Wakumi and Zenden right here. It's another full sweep on the Fremont 2. Looking to consolidate the breakpoint on the Nomad 3. They're just running away with things, and there's nothing Singapore can do to catch up. It's a consolidated breakpoint, ladies and gentlemen, and Singapore are looking down at a 3-0, needing desperately to answer
Zenden
back
just
with
stopped
something.
playing the map.
Ooh, he's just gone, bro. I mean, 72 Ackman, like that was a tough one.
And they're
And
immediately gonna go for the Nomad 5 pick.
there you go. I was, yeah, like from the very start, I really was expecting Singapore to lean towards the tapping and mechanics, like Nomad 1, Nomad 2, Nomad 5 DTs. Really surprised about that Nomad 2, but and maybe they don't have all their players. I'm assuming it's going to be the same three that we are looking at right here. Zenden, from what I know, is a really solid tapping player, as well as Wakumi. Not sure if Kirazi is gonna stay. I mean, they have been filling pretty well for the past 3 maps, so I'm assuming so. Meanwhile, for Gilas Filipinas, they're gonna bring their 3 other players to come in here for this tapping map. It's 220 BPM, Nomad 5, Hoshikuzu's truck, and worst SFA, Blue Pea Blood coming in from the Philippines to answer back against Singapore's spec. 4th map of the match, but currently 3-0. Singapore needs to win this one really badly. Alright, Nomad 5. I don't know. I mean, for Singapore's sake, I'm hoping this goes well. That Nomad 2 really just strikes me as an odd ban, but you know, maybe not feeling good on the flow. The tapping maybe a little bit better, but so far, not looking too good as Zenden and Wakumi just falling apart on the buzz sliders a little bit, but it is traded out. But Kirase is the last combo to fall from Singapore. It's a complete reset already at the start. Now, it's only Blood to hold the FC. But on a map that's this short, that's gonna do a lot of damage later on. Singapore are gonna need a quick recovery quickly. Seems like the BPM or maybe the finger control with the burst mixing in with the buzz slider is kind of catching them off. But you know, they found their footing and Whoopi is the one to miss now. It's only worse SFA. Blood finds the break as well. It really is only worse SFA against 3 combos from Singapore. Kiraze will trade, but Senden and Wakumi, they're looking to bring things back. They're looking to warm up and finally take a point over to their side. They just need to hold on for a little bit longer. It's a complete collapse from the Philippines, but Wakumi and Senden miss as well. And now it's only Kiraze. A 170 combo that's just not gonna do enough, especially with that accuracy going into this last third. It's a complete collapse from practically every single player in the lobby. Seems like their stamina just running out during the end of this map.
Kiraze and Zenden are on a conquest to try and bring this back, but no, Kiraze comes down. Zenden, only one left to try and have a shot at trying to bring back this point.
It is so difficult though. It is so tenuous. You can see the
Yeah.
shakes, the hundreds and fifties. I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's not even shifting back. Everyone from the Philippines is holding and mitigating the damage that Senden and Wakumi are doing. And that's just gonna bring them another breakpoint over to their side. 100k, another close map. But nonetheless, Philippines still gonna take it in the end.
Valiant effort there for Singapore.
Man, such a close and good effort. But unfortunately, it seems like, you know, they just couldn't hold the team consistency. Zenden and Wakumi warming up, performing much better than their 3 previous maps. But this time it's Kiraze to kind of struggle a bit on the tapping. Seems like not towards her favor this skill set. So, fortunately loses that pick. Now, it's Philippines to consolidate that and push it to a fast and swift match point off the bat. And really, the options are just all there. Like, it's all over the screen, man. No mod 4, HD3, free mod 1, free mod 3 maybe. I mean, they could go for a DT, but I think it's much better that they let Singapore go lean towards that maybe. Philippines, they could just push this to 5-0. If they just go for the right decision here, I am confident in their roster. I think Singapore are kind of struggling a bit in having just the players needed. So
They got
yeah,
HR3.
they got HR3. Actually, what is this, man? I'm not too familiar with this.
It's like tech.
Oh,
It's
Jesus
like
Christ.
all I know. It's like kind of tech
HR
for this
Tech.
SR.
God, the HR
Well,
Tech's
tech-
brutal.
Tech key, not
Like-
necessary. I don't know.
I'm assuming it's probably one of those like chill standard text slider spam maps. So
Yes.
I mean, Philippines, they're probably looking to abuse, you know, their strength on tech. I mean, surprised this went out over no mod 4. Maybe they think they can abuse Singapore on the hard rock. So I mean, we haven't seen a hard rock just yet. But I do believe Kiraze and Wakumi are particularly pretty decent on the hard rock. So this might be still a really close map. But then again, I'm not really too sure which third player are they gonna get. Because I really do believe they do have some players missing here. As a potential fill, I think we might just... I'm not too sure. We might just see Zenden come back in for the hard rock. But it's Ice Simpina coming in for, I believe, their second map. Now this one is gonna be a tough one. If you're not particularly comfortable on the lower CS or the smaller CS and the higher AR, especially on a skill set such as Tech, this map is going to completely destroy you. Because HR Tech, it's not really a skill set that most non-tourney spam players are really comfortable with, you know. it's a niche skill set that you really have to get used to once you've gotten a lot more experience. And considering a lot of these players are mostly rookies, I mean, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of struggling on the board here. Philippines probably looking to try and abuse that fact, take advantage of the little bit of experience they've had playing these games for the past couple of weeks. It's Worst SFA and Aimless Freak alongside Grovile. It's Aimless Freak and Grovile once again. Worst SFA looking to show his HR prowess against Wakumi and Kiraze, the cores of Singapore Slingers, looking to try and save their team with Ice and Pina filling in for them. This map is a tough one. It's 3 minutes and 32 seconds of standard HR tech. But tech on HR is not something to be messed with, man. You already see the accuracies from practically every single player except for Global to be below 95 here. Everyone is just having a tough time except for that guy. That extra accuracy from Global definitely going to be helping Philippines a lot. Wakumi with the first break for Singapore. But there's still a lot of map left to go.
So we get to the first like big section here. That's gonna be quite a struggle fest here for Singapore Slingers. Meanwhile, over here at Gilas Pilipinas, no one has broken so far apart from Grovile. Now it's gonna be Worst SFA and Aimless Freak to lead the charge here in terms of trying to bring the score up.
Lead the charge they will. These two players looking to just swiftly end this match without a thought or care at all. Aimless Freak performing out of his mind throughout the entire match, finally finds the break, and now it's Worst SFA looking to finish what Aimless Freak started, and there's just no combo from the right side at all to contest anywhere against the Philippines. Worst SFA does find the break, but it's a full reset across the board. It's 255k to the red side. Singapore are gonna have to completely hold and, you know, hope that the Philippines just collapses on the second half if they want any sort of a chance of bringing this back. Kiraze missing on that sweep, not helping things at all. It's already looking to be a bad start at the second half for Singapore here. And it's a triple break, 2 towards the side of the Philippines and 1 towards Singapore. It's Grovile versus Wakumi and Kiraze, but Kiraze just breaks as well. Wakumi is just not going to be enough, man. It needs to be a 3-way hold for Singapore, and it needs to be a complete collapse from the Philippines if they want any sort of a chance of bringing this back. There's gonna be not enough map left for Singapore to bring back. This tech is just such a difficult skill set, you know, to sort of shift towards your favor. If you've already lost by this margin during the first half, man, the score scaling is just not going to be towards the favor of Singapore here, especially with these sliders coming in, completely destroying the combos of every Singaporean player. Philippines as well, also struggling, but at the very least, they have the lead towards their favor, so it's not going to matter as much, man. They need to hold. Singapore needs any sort of a combo, but one more quarter left, and it's not looking to be that case. It's already 300k, and that's not moving anytime soon. Jesus Christ, it's another they're just destroying this map. It is another sweep, it seems like. 360k and just not getting closer and closer, man. Singapore Slingers, they're just trying their damn best, but every player from the Philippines looking to pop off, looking to give their all. Not a single player from the Singaporean team matching anyone from the Philippines team.
Like, we get it.
And Worst SFA looking to end this map in style will combo the end. Jesus Christ, man. 400k to their favor. It's 5-0. Singapore needs an answer quick. Jesus Christ. This is nasty. This is nasty work from the Philippines here, man. Like, Jesus Christ. This map is really, really brutal, especially when you consider that most of these players don't really have that much experience with tournaments, man. And for the Philippines to put up like really, really solid scores such as those, 340k from Worst SFA, almost 1v3ing the other team, man. You know, they're a force to be reckoned with on the tech, so I'm assuming Singapore probably gonna try and avoid that. I'm really not expecting them to go for No Mod 4. I think it could be a DT2, DT3. They go for HD3 instead, which is a very, very interesting choice for them.
I think what's happening right now, I think Left turned into a player for
Wait,
Singapore just to
wait.
try and give them a point. I feel like I don't even see the lobby, but I feel like that's what's happening right now.
Yo, left is playing for the other team.
Okay, never. Wait, what? Alright,
Akimoto's playing for the other team. What the freak? Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, the situation is pretty dire right here. Akimoto's gonna be calling for a timeout. I mean, I don't know. They already have the momentum over to their side. So that's
first
kind of
break.
a weird timeout to bring out all of a sudden. Maybe they just wanna, get themselves used to this map before getting into it and try and secure the sweep. I don't know.
Or maybe like piss break.
Piss break.
Piss break,
True.
bro.
And you gotta let it out when you gotta let it out, It's just how it goes.
Yeah, especially when this map is 4 minutes, bro.
I mean, surely you can hold it in for 4 minutes. Oh well, Kira's in already in the chat losing hope, but I mean, it's a long map, so you never know really. It's not over till it's over. You just always gotta hope. But yeah, HD3. I believe this is an alt pick. So leaning
It's
towards more
literally
the
flow
flow.
alt for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not even
So
kidding.
if you're not comfy with like HD streams or HD flow as a whole, you're gonna be dying here. 4 minutes of alt, man. You're gonna need like good accuracy and good combo to get any sort of a decent score on a map like this. I'm assuming for Singapore, considering their player deficit, it's just gonna be Kiraze and Wakumi still staying and perma-lobbying here. And it's Isapina to come in and fill for Zenden. So I think that's gonna be the roster for Singapore. Meanwhile, for the Philippines here, I don't see a world where Aimless Freak leaves this map. Leaves for this map, man. This guy's been killing it through this entire match. Not even on just HD or reading, even on HR as well. Like this guy is showing that he can play on practically anything. And as for the other players, probably just gonna be Grovile or either Akimoto or at worst SFA, whichever's more comfortable between the two of them. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the rosters for both teams. It's 5-0. Singapore on their third pick needs to win this if they want to continue this match, man. Past couple of their picks have looked real damn close, but they just couldn't close it out in the end. 100k differences on both of their picks. It has to be now. They need to take this. It wasn't the speed or DT that I was expecting, but you know what? It could still work if they went for it, so who knows? Let's just see if they can hold out and get something on the board here. It's gonna be a tough match, but tough map, but who knows? Isapina's already saying that his best score is 80k. God bless your soul, man. Well, I mean, it's a fun map still, and you know what? I respect the hustle. You just gotta try your best. So we're just here to have fun. It's only a scrim. Let's see, Singapore. I mean, Hina said you could only get 80k. Maybe he has a really big pop off. Maybe Wakumi or Kiraze can, find some sort of combo and steal finally a point from the Philippines after the consistent performances that they've been putting up. It's HD3, ladies and gentlemen. It's Dependence Intention. 4 minutes of just pure 130 BPM flow alt. If you miss once, your score is gonna get capped. If you mess up your accuracy, you're not gonna be getting past the 400k mark. It's all about consistency. It's all about comfortability. Akimoto, Aimless Freak, and Groval have proven what they can put up on the HDs. Singapore Slingers, meanwhile, they've been struggling. But, it's not over till it's over. Let's just wait and see. So far, it's only Kiraze to hold any sort of accuracy for Singapore right now. But, at least they still hold the combo. It's Aimless Freak, the first break, I believe, from the Philippines. Groval to follow up, but it's Kiraze the best accuracy to fall from Singapore. But they will secure the lead, not until that collapse though, and now it's Akimoto, the only FC to still stand Everyone is finding so many chain misses here. Aimless Freak is completely dying on the streams as well as Grovile. It's a 68 and 73 act from Aimless Freak and Grovile respectively. Singapore are looking much more comfortable than I expected. Akimoto, the best accuracy on 92, finally finds the break. And although Singapore doesn't even have a combo, it's the accuracy, it's the consistency, and it's the lack of chain misses that's really holding up the line for them. Grobo is just continuing to struggle and die on these streams. He knows himself that he is struggling here, especially after that smoke lull there. And you know, that's just gonna give Singapore Slingers the lead there. Akimoto, he's putting up a really big fight, really consistent on the streams here. But unless his teammates can find any sort of consistency throughout the rest of this map, that lead is not gonna budge. It's 23k, very much in contention here. Singapore, they don't even need a combo. If they can just hold out and win this in a battle of attrition, just keep their accuracies, they can steal a point away from the Philippines and finally get one on the board on their third pick. If Grovile continues to struggle, if Aimless Freak continues to chain miss, and if Akimoto fails to find any sort of combo, it is very much in favor for Singapore here. Akimoto drops. It's only Wakumi, the only combo to hold, the only 90% for Singapore. He drops as well. There's no combo on the board. It's only Akimoto, but he's not gonna be enough because there's a 66 and 74 for Grovile and Aimless Freak, man. Akimoto has to do so much. Singapore, as a team, as a squad, they're looking to hold the line. They're looking to persist for one more map. They're not looking to let go just yet. This might be their first point on the board if they can just survive for a little bit longer. Misses from Hina and Wakumi. Aimless Freak to follow Kirase and Grovile. It's only Akimoto. Akimoto has a 300 combo that could potentially shift this back. Will he be enough? Can he hold for just a bit longer? It's looking so damn close. It's 4 digits. It's shifting over to the left side. Akimoto still holding on the wiggles. It's going over to the red. Grovile is continuing to chain miss though. Akimoto still needs to do so much. If he loses that combo, it's gonna go back. He loses it. Kirase is looking to steal it. It's shifting back and forth. It's back over to the blue side. Grovel's continuing to die. It's 5k. What is happening? Oh my god. Everyone's struggling, but Singapore, it looks like in their dying straits, they might just live on for a little bit longer. Kirase will miss, but that might just be enough as long as they don't chain miss. It's 17k! There's barely any map, Singapore. Come on! Just take it! Grovel's continuing to struggle. Aimless Freak can't find anything. Hina, Wakumi, and Kirase looking to live on for a little bit longer. They will finally get a point on the board on this HD3. Let's go, Singapore! Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh, all of my commentators left me. I had to yap all of that all on my own. Jesus Christ. It's a 6k win for Singapore. It wasn't consistency. It wasn't a pop-off. It was their team effort. The power of friendship, baby. Akimoto, not enough. Grovile and Aimless Freak completely collapsed. And that just gave Singapore the point. Hina did his best to match, beating both Aimless Freak and Grovile. And Wakumi and Kirase, the two all reliables, just putting up enough decent scores to mitigate Akimoto's pop-off there. You are not enough. You can't do anything about that. That's our point. Give us at least one. There we go. Now, Philippines, you know, they did finally lose a point, but they're still on match point, man. Now, it's their pick, and they're just gonna go free mod 1. But you know what? I do respect the hustle from Singapore. They at least got one. Free mod 1 now. This one, I'm not too sure. I do believe that there is a potential Singapore could steal this, because in a similar sense to that HD3, it is also quite dense. But it's not flow, it is aim, so I think Philippines are going to be more capable of playing. I think Aimless Freak is not going to struggle as much compared to that HD3. And Worst SFA is going to be coming in. As for mods, I am expecting Akimoto, in a similar fashion to that free mod 2, just go on HD. Worst SFA probably to fill in for the HR as that skill cap HR player. Aimless Freak probably on the no mod. old reliable. He can play density, he can play reading, he can play aim. Meanwhile, for Singapore Slingers, it's gonna be the same roster we saw in that HD3. I'm guessing Hina probably on the no mod. It's Air 9, much denser than probably what he's used to. But I do think that since it is aim, he could probably put up a solid enough score on this. Meanwhile, for Wakumi and Kiraze, it's probably Wakumi on the hard rock, Kiraze on the HD, just trying to fill in. But I mean, I don't know. They're in dire straits right now. They like, their modded players just struggled so much previously on that free mod 2. Granted that on the HR it is CS 6.5 on the free mod 2. So maybe Wakumi can put up a much solid performance on this. Maybe Hina can pop off, subbing in for Zenden on this map. How do you say this song, bro? Repeat. Repeat. It's 3 res. Oh, god damn it. But yeah, I think, it's aim. Like, it could go either way. What I'm curious to see is whether, having the mod combinations here, is it gonna just be too much for Singapore to handle? Or will they be able to steal another point from the Philippines' hands? Gabbers, can you meow on stream? Perhaps I hate you so much. God damn it, bro. I am not doing that, bro. I'm in the living room solo calming. God damn it.
Can you get your mom to commentate?
Oh! Hell no, bro. Why do you want to speak to her? You're weird, bro.
What?
It's Bloopy to come in for Aimless. Seems like Aimless just not feeling comfy on the aim. Bloopy looking to fill in. I see him more of as a mechanically oriented player, but I mean, Air 9, it can't be that bad for him, so who knows. Our 2 rosters finalized. Akimoto on the hidden, Bloopy on the no mod, where's Sasafe on the hard rock. Singapore going for the same mod combo, Wakumi in the hard rock, Kiraze in the HD. But this time, it's Ice and Hina on the no mod. Let's see if that can make a difference here. Wakumi already finding the first miss on the hard rock. To be expected. Didn't really look too hot on the free mod too. He's just there to fill on that mod and try his best to match worse SFA. At the very least, his accuracy looking really good, but the no mod missing, they're not gonna be helping Singapore at all. It's Ice and Hina to find a miss there going into this bridge section here. And, that gives a little bit of a lead over to the Philippines, but it is a very, very long free mod one. It's almost 5 minutes. Consistency so very damn important here. So any single mistake here can really gap your score. It's worse SFA to struggle here. Not looking too hot on the 85 at hard rock, but everyone on Singapore has just missed. It's only Akimoto and Bloopy on the 97 on HD and Bloopy 99 on no mod. Looking to just put an end to things right here. Just shutting down this farce once and for all. Singapore unable to hold the combo. They look really damn solid on the accuracy. Wakumi especially really strong. 93% effort on the hard rock. More than matching worse SFA. But man, the HD specialist from the Philippines, so reliable on Akimoto. And Bloopy really looking damn strong at the mechanics. Unfortunately, they will find a miss, so Singapore still in contention as there's a lot of map left. But they have already done a lot of damage, and Singapore are gonna need to do so much to bring this back. Wakumi finds another miss. Bloopy does trade it though. Now it's Kiraze as the lone combo with Hina on a little bit of a recovery, matching Akimoto here. Where's SFA? He has a little bit of a combo, but that accuracy not helping him one bit, and he loses it as soon as I mention it. It's gonna be going back to the Singaporean side really soon, as long as Kiraze and Hina holds, but they both break as soon as I mentioned them, man! Now it's only Akimoto. Singapore, it slips away when they had the opportunity. But I mean, there's still a second half. There's still plenty of chances. It's not over till it's over, man. Wakumi trying his best on the hard rock, trying his best to hold for as long as he can. But every single player from the Philippines are holding. All of them have combos, and even Wakumi will fall. Even Wakumi is unable to last for that long, and now it's 3 combos to 1 as Kiraze continues to miss. and Hina is left on his lonesome, man. A double miss from the Philippines, though. Akimoto needs to miss right now, and Singapore needs to hold. That is the only way that Singapore can win from this point on, as there's only one Ki left. Akimoto misses! It's Hina and Kirase! It's a 242k lead that they have to surmount. This deficit can go back in the blink of an eye. There's still a quarter left, but is there enough density, man? It's a really long map. The score is going back so damn quickly. Akimoto with another miss as well as Bloopy. Hina and Kirase, can they do it, man? Is this their last cry? Is this their last stand? Kirase will miss. It's only the Nomad and Hina. Worse SFA is trying his best to hold on for dear life and stop the bleeding. He misses as alongside Akimoto. Hina, can he be enough? Can he save Singapore from the dying straits? No, he cannot! It's just not enough! 200k to the side of Philippines. They're gonna be securing that. There are no more combos from any player on the screen. 4 minutes and 42 seconds of density aim, of grid nastiness here. And the Philippines, they're going to be putting an end to things right here on this map. Singapore, a solid effort. Managed to get at least a point with a lot of the roster missing. But the Philippines showing them what's up, showing them that these are the prospects to look out for. 270k into their favor. The Philippines will close it out. And it's free mod 1 to be the killing blow. God damn it, man. God damn it. Oh man, you know what? I respect the hustle. Wakami did really good with the accuracy at the start, just couldn't hold on in the end. Kirase and Hina really strong efforts. But the Philippines will close it out in the end. The consistency just too damn strong. Having their full roster just helped them so much. And they were just able to steal so many of Singapore's picks, man. Gilas Pilipinas, baby. Maybe if we saw the full roster of Singapore, maybe this would have been a closer match, but you know, things happen, unfortunately, just not going to be going their way. Still a respectable effort from their players. Kirase, Kirase practically playing every single map alongside Wakumi, and I believe their two only other fills were Zenden and Hina. So, yeah, they only had 4 real players on their team, which is quite unfortunate for a 3v3. But you know what? I respect it. Hats off 07s in the chat, baby. Gilas Filipinas are going to be saying, are going to be securing the win for the week 4 of the Rainy Scrims. And that's it for this week, I believe. We do have another scrim prepared for these players here from our prospects in the Philippines here, but you'll just have to stay tuned for announcements on that. In the meantime, though, congratulations to these 6 players: Akimoto versus SFA, Aimless Freak, Grovile Blood, and Bloopy, all showing up, all performing when their team needed to. And that's gonna be it for this match. 6-1, Gilas Filipinas takes it. It's been me, Gabber SS, in the commentators booth. Previously joined here by Envy and KirstFX, but they left me in the dust, bro. I don't know where the fuck they went. And Ben's as your streamer / silent commentator, just staying muted, bro. You have anything to say, bro? You're just sitting here, man. Like, let me drink some water, bro.
Yo, wish Gabbers good luck right now. He has to face against a beast.
Don't mention it! Don't mention it! But yeah, unfortunately, Singapore, you know, tried their best. This wasn't enough. Philippines just had their day, and that's gonna be it for this week of the Rainy Scrims. As I mentioned, just stay tuned for another scrim that we have in preparation. That's gonna be it for today. It's the Rainy Scrims. It's me, Gabber SS, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye, Gabbers 16.